But this is really kind of an ugly play right here. He's going to go play action, and it's going to be a deep throw. He's going to get bailed out by the secondary. But this is just, as you watch this one roll through, watch his feet.
Oh yeah.
He's just kind of hopping into it, and it's double covered. Yeah. It's a bad read. It's a bad throw. He gets lucky that the one man
panics essentially and mugs him. Yeah.
Yep. Otherwise, it's
those feet. All right, here we go. All right, so tell me what you see.
Yeah, when he gets to the top of the drop and he starts kind of climbing the pocket, and then for whatever reason he just starts throwing off his front foot, almost like he kind of gets caught in between.
Yeah,
he's throwing that one, off of his front foot, hopping. It's just kind of an awkward angle.
Yeah, bad read, bad footwork, just kind of an off platform for the sake of it.
Yeah,
like, set your feet and throw. You do have a pocket still. I mean, you have to step up, but you have enough space. You could scramble. It's all kind of stuff. You could scramble here. I mean, you don't have to force this pass into double coverage. It's right there. Take it.
Yeah, when you look at this play, like right here, what you see is the safety dropping.
Yeah.
But the 2 runs into the line, the
yes,
the referee,
yes,
which kind of messes it up. But see, so it's kind of throws out the time of the play. But this is a play where he could have still stepped and made this completion to that receiver.
Yes, he could have. It's open.
Right there.
Right there. Yeah, it is. Jack, I noticed throughout the game that it seemed like BYU was actually using the referee as a screen or as an impediment by design on multiple occasions. They would have crossers running right in front of them. Maybe I was inventing that, but it seems so brilliant.
Yeah, no, they run a lot of things. They do a lot of crossers and things like that. That with where that referee is sitting really becomes an extra screener.
It really does. They use him as a blocker. It's great. Well, I'll point it out in a couple of plays, but it's great. Yeah. I don't know who this coach is, but he's creative. I like him.
So it's almost like a pick from the.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, and I wonder if he puts him in his like X's and O board or whatever. He's going to be here. We're going to run here anyway. Okay, next play.
Yeah, and then so this next one's going to be a sack. This ball needs to come out to the tight end. He's got him wide open right now.
Oh yes, he did right here.
Yep. No, to the other side.
Oh, to the other side. Okay, you're right. The out route, which is funny because Jimmy Garoppolo throws that all day.
And that's where he's looking left as he hits the back step.
And why wouldn't he throw that?
I think he's looking more towards the middle of the field. Huh. But it should have come off of that. He should have been able to hit the flat.
Open. Oh man. See, to me, it looks like he may be looking that direction. Let's look. He just wants a bigger play. Which to me is the problem they had in Philadelphia with Wentz. He would pass up the 7-yard out because he wanted to make a play.
Yeah, and then once that's not there, he gets a little pressure, and then at that point it's just he's losing. He takes off.
Then he wants to be Kyler Murray, but you're not Kyler Murray. You're not quite that quick.
Yeah, and Houston's a much better defense than Louisiana Tech, so they do a much better job of containing him and getting back out to the outside.
Yeah, this guy does a good job right here. He does. Nice play by 98. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was really a self-inflicted sack.
Yeah, he had that tight end open, so he's got to get that one.
Yeah.
They're going to come back here with their little rollout to the right side now. We saw this a little bit last week. Where it's a designed. Looks like he's going to like a draw back, but then he takes off. But this is all by design.
Almost like a play action bootleg without the play action. He just goes. Mm-hmm. So it looks like a quick boom. Here he goes, and they seal off the edge there.
He's going to try to hit the curl on the bottom, and it's just a bad throw to the outside.
Yeah, if you can really tell from the end zone angle, it's a duck. Watch this. His arm is not as strong as you think. It's not weak. It's certainly strong enough, but he has throws like this. That wasn't that bad, but
no, it is pretty bad. You can see you can see the duck, and it's way outside. It's not even on target at all. Maybe because of the man's open. He's got the defenders behind him, so you got to put that one on him.
All I'm saying is Aaron Rodgers makes that throw. Patrick Mahomes makes that throw.
Yeah,
that's a high standard, but that's the comparison that people are making. Even Kyler Murray makes that throw. Kyler has a big time arm.
Yeah, And we see this from him a lot right now throughout. Is we're going to see some arm issues come up here in the second and third quarter.
I don't know who I'd compare him to. I don't know. Interesting. Let's keep going.
Yeah, and then they're going to just run a little option right here.
Oh, okay. They run this a few times a game.
Yeah, they run a little option. They get a penalty though, so they get set back to where it's going to be 3rd and 29.
Okay, they're going to run a little screen or something.
He's going to just throw a little hitch out here, but he really misses. He misses this one. He's got the man wide open, number 3 from the boundary, which is he's wide open on the slant, and he just misses him.
2.
He's
number 3.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
He's wide open.
He is. He might have got that first down.
Yeah, he's either going to get a first down, probably down to 35 or 30. Make it definitely a much better situation.
Did he predetermine it? Let's look.
Yeah, he's going to catch him. He's catching and throwing.
Yeah, he does a lot of catching and throwing, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see that a lot. We saw that last week. That was one of the talking points that we talked about last week throughout.
And he could do it last week because everyone was open and he went 24-26 and he destroyed that team. But Houston was a little bit better, although they were 3-5 on the year. But still, they played a little bit better. They varied their coverages, and he missed an open receiver right there. Yep. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, that's something that he needs to see pre-snap, because it was pre-snap that guy's that inside linebacker is going to either bail or he's going to sit, and as soon as he turns his hips, he should know where he's going. I mean, it's so quick and easy.
Good point. As soon as he turns his hip, there, boom. There's no way he can cover this. Great call, Jack.
Yeah,
it's easy. You should see that. Okay.
So anyway, they miss it. They end up having to punt it away.
All sinks on him. Really steps into it. Look at that weight transfer. He gets an aggressive weight transfer, which is the source of his velocity. Yeah, I probably played baseball. All right. What's this?
It's going to be play action.
Okay.
He's going to go out here to the right. He's lucky this doesn't get intercepted.
Oof, yes, he is.
Again, this is a bad read. There's no reason to go down here. His man's covered. He should be coming off of this and going to the running back up at the top of the screen.
Oh, you're right. Check down. Guy's covered.
Yeah.
And maybe Josh Allen could fit that in there, but you got to have the strongest arm in the world.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's really going to get that ball in there, because that's a really good coverage by the corner.
Really is.
He needs to see that right there and then just come back to the other side.
So he looks at him, looks to the right, and he's making that throw. Makes up his mind. Ball gets tipped too. But yeah, bad decision. I think the ball gets tipped there. Flutters, dies. But maybe that's a good thing. If it hadn't gotten tipped, it might have gotten picked. Okay. Yeah. 2nd and 10.
They're going to do a little run here.
Oh, just a run. Run up the middle. Okay.
This game's much more on his shoulders, though, because the run game was shut down, especially compared to last week.
Yes.
So now they got 3rd and 10, and this is one of those examples where his lack of arm strength shows up, because he doesn't really get to step into this ball. He's going to be throwing this deep down the right sideline, and it pretty much just goes nowhere. You see, he doesn't really.
Yeah.
He's not really. He's not really driving. It's kind of a little hitch at the end, so he's not really driving.
He really drives aggressively, and this time he can't. And this is what you can. I mean, you can't drive that aggressively in the NFL. You can do it in whatever conference BYU plays in.
Yep. Well, they're
and it's much more of an NFL throw or NFL pocket.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And he's looking. I think he's not expecting to go there, and then he kind of comes off that late, and that's why he's not able to really drive. And then the ball's 5 yards behind the man and out of bounds.
And pops up in the air, and just not a special throw. Yep. Okay.
So he's really struggling at this point right now. They're
losing
in and out. Yeah, they've lost the lead. There's going to be a run here.
Okay. And again, Houston's not a good team. They were 3-5. They played competitively in this game, but not a good team.
Yeah, and this is they're going to run a little pass to the running back right here. This is really this is almost like a sweep, because they're both the 2 interior guys are going to block down. They're going to actually be running pick plays. You can see them. Yeah, you can see them both running.
Man beater. Yeah,
they're running right at him on purpose.
Right, because these guys have to cover him. Yeah. So
makes sense. Nothing to read really on that one. He's just catching it and throwing because he knows where he's going with the ball from the time at this point.
Yeah, easy. Catch and throw. Okay. 1st and 10.
Yeah, he's going to get a little bit of pressure on this one. He's going to throw it away. This is what we were talking about last week. Remember, I was telling you when he goes and does this play action about that defensive end having to rush that upfield shoulder.
Yeah.
Does it perfectly right here. It gets right in his face and doesn't allow him to get outside. That was kind of my
right, because just like Kyler, he wants to back out of the pocket.
Yeah,
he wants to get out. He doesn't want to really go up, climb it.
Right.
Johnny Manziel did the same thing in college. I think this guy's a better athlete than Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, it's a really good play by the defense. The way that they attack him on this one, he has nowhere to go.
Okay. So what is this? 2nd and 10. All right.
Yeah. Go ahead and fast forward through the next two. We got a run play.
3rd and 4. Little option.
To get the first down.
Okay.
So 1st and 10 at the 43, and they're going to run that little screen again inside to the running back.
Yeah.
Nice gain of 13.
Little push. Nice. Okay, gain of 13. Here we go.
This is a really nice play. This is one of his best throws of the half. He's looking in the middle. It's not there, and he comes off and he finds the slant.
It looks really great from the end zone too.
Yeah, you can really see it here because you can tell that he's looking to the inside slant at first. It's not there. Yeah. Looks in the middle and then comes back and slides over and gets this little bit better throwing lane.
That's really nice. Here you see the poise, the creativity, the accuracy. Love it. Yeah. Hell of a play.
That's a really nice.
It's like 4 or 5 a game. You're like, ooh, that's nice.
Oh yeah. We're going to get to a series of them in the second half.
Yeah.
So here we are back into the red zone. This is what we talked about last week, and this should be an interception right here.
Yes.
It's just a little play action pop pass. Really is what they're doing.
This is his worst play of the game.
Yeah, this is high school level offense. Run a little play action pop, and
13 is going to be open like now. So if he can get that ball to him as quickly as possible, that would be great. But it just takes him a minute, and he has nothing on it. So yeah, didn't work.
It's got they're not. That safety can't be coming across the middle. So
yep. So lucky, not intercepted in the red zone there.
Yes.
So you're seeing this guy. He's very much a playmaker in the middle of the field, but when the field's compressed, he's not necessarily taken over.
Yeah. He's a little more hit and miss in the red zone.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
This is going to be a play action with a slant.
Right.
Really good coverage.
Yeah. Really good coverage. He could have gone maybe to the other guy. There were 2 slants. He picked the front one. Both of them were covered pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The underneath one might have been a little bit better because it's a shorter route. Not going to have as much time to go through it, and with the defender's more on his back, so it might have worked out a little bit better.
Yeah.
But
okay, still
so they're going to go with a sprint right. It's kind of a flood. They're going to be doing. It's a little bit of a pick from the outside guy to force the defender high.
Yep.
And then he hits them. This is what we see. We see teams do this against the 49ers all the time out of their bunch. Getting into bunch sets and running this kind of a concept against them because they're running man out of it.
Right, on like 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3.
Yeah. The only thing on this one is it's an easy throw because of where it's because of the way that the play is set up. We'd just like to see the ball come out just maybe a step sooner to try to give his man a little bit more time to catch the ball and to get upfield.
Right.
Instead of being pinned up against the boundary as much as he
was. Good point.
That would be my only.
Right, because now when he finally turns, he has to slam on the brakes as opposed to being able to run into the end zone in stride.
Yeah, because when you watch this one from the upper angle, you can see that he's open quick. You can tell he's going to be open quick, and he's almost waiting till he's open. He's open now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I mean, what I see from Zach Wilson is a terrific athlete who doesn't have to throw with anticipation most of the time, and doesn't have to throw off his back foot very much, and doesn't, because because guys are so open. His team is better than the other team a lot of the time.
Yeah, he's not having to throw off his back foot often because he doesn't have pressure. Is the main thing there, and you're right.
A lot of can't, but he just doesn't very much.
No, no. A lot of easy reads.
Exactly. Yeah. So to me, a guy who would benefit from sitting on the bench for a year. If he has to play right away, that could be rough.
Yeah. They run a little dive. They get stuffed here, so no points.
And when I watch him, I can't help but think, like, if Sam Darnold went to BYU, wouldn't he look like this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
You know, I mean, so like if the Jets with a number 2 pick, like, are they just going to get rid of Sam Darnold to get this guy? Like, I don't know about that.
No, I don't think you need to do that.
I don't think you need to do that. But let's stick with the details of this game. All right, so here he is at the goal line again. What happens here?
They stuff him.
Okay.
It's fourth and 1. They stuff him for a gain of 0.
All right. So they're now they're down by 6.